Hi guys and welcome back to Doki-Doki Literature Club. This time we will play exactly what was we? Here. And you can use skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. Okay, but I don't need this. Okay, I still go with Natsuki. Bubbles, Joy, oh, sorry, Papa. Oh, that's cute. Intellectual electricity lipstick hope with vanilla. Fluffy boop. Games manager seems to mystery fireflies. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to pick Natsuki melody as much as I can. Skirt. I don't think that's a good thing, but massacre and tone, inflammatory, holiday, fun, kitty, rainbow, sing, poof, sugar, cheer, grief, perfect, jumpy, play, anime. Okay, let's see. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of the sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. What? That joke makes no sense in translation. What are you saying, Monica? Do you know something I don't know? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event from now, okay? Hehehe. Fine. Your reaction aren't as fast as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori's recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kataku, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber erased up and down at her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kataku. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Well, yeah, I'm kind of her best friend, but... Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bored her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kataku. Me? Yeah. Good question. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always been. It all has been. Hihihi. You're so funny, Kataku. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Tut. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Oh, I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you, are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me that to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles the last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a big deal than it is. I've just been talking about Shiori, that's all. Shiori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it will be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it the way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We're just being friends for a long time. It's normal to worry about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Dot. Okay, everyone. After some time passed, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Sorry, I didn't read that. Oh. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I'm going with Monica. Hi, Katako. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more time though. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Tot. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Kataku. It's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Huh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Kataku. No, I think that's exactly the point, Monica. And I really like Natsuki. She's my favorite one. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. What do you mean by that? A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. Yeah, that's kind of normal when you're the youngest one in a club or no matter where. You kind of feel strange and want to be something and then you want to be other thing because you don't know exactly what do you want. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Yeah, I think so. Monica smiled sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my point with you now. Okay, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost and free and rift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legend doesn't exist. But when all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows that knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I'm not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow, this poem is pretty good. I like it. You know, it feels like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too psychological or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's more or less paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah, I saw that too. Are you surprised? I mean, If everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I like this. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lucky word response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they all want to focus more on everything and went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I really like Monica's writing tip of the day. They have a meaning, and I like to think more about them. Who should I show my poem next? I'm going to Yuri, but I don't think she will like. Yuri doesn't look that enthusiastic about spending time with me. I don't think she likes me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Oh my. I'm going with Sayori. Tot. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about that, what I think. After all, you wrote this from someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki? Of course I wrote it from Natsuki. But I don't want to say that to her. I didn't write this poem from anyone especially. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Katako. Sayori? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehe. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else. If you insist. But where are we? On the playground? Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Natsuki, because it's the only one left. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. You're the only one, apparently. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Yeah, Natsuki is totally tsundere. Tsundere is right, no? I think that's right, but I'm not very sure. Or jealous. Why would you be jealous? I really wasn't jealous, because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about it. Natsuki, what? You're not very confident about your writing, aren't you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? Right? Tut tut tut. It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki is so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Kataku? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because... Oh, don't say me you're gonna cry again. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Oh, don't make me sad, Natsuki. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tight. Does that mean if I say I don't like your writing, you're gonna punch me? I think that. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she puts into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read it, this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I sure do, Natsuki. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look too much into it. But you know better now. I know better now, sorry. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more mature than hers. And Shiori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Of course you are. You're cute and smart, and I think you're very strong for a little girl who apparently is in the first year on high school, I think. I don't really know how Japanese school works, sorry for that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is done, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my true feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. This one is about me. I believe in myself with all of my heart. But what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always put my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Oh, that's so cute. I like this poem, and I like Monica's as well. Dot. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not like I don't like it. I was just a little surprising to read. It certainly isn't the poem that Yuri told me she had written. Meaning, I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think? The point of writing is I don't know how to say that word correctly. Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I like it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Oh, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand up the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki's back pedals on her words and leaves it at. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, you there, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. It's in your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balancing throw off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. Uh, she, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Oh, I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you to being a lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Why did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Monica, don't change the subject. Tell me what Sayori said. What did you do to her? First of all, I'm gonna save it. I just need to save it, that's all. Let's decide what Ariane will be doing in this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. I want to make cupcakes too. I love making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle them all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Don't say that, Natsuki. I want to make cupcakes. Let me join you. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pointing too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori much credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow up as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decoration to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she started at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leave you, Katako, the one who is truly useless. Exactly. I'm truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both of Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to have one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth they are going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there is only some dirty work I could give it to you. Who says I don't know how to bake? It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. I like Natsuki. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Katako may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decoration. Hold on, I never said that. How hard would it be to make a few decoration anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kateko to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't... Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kataku to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Yeah, because I want to spend time with Natsuki. Of course, Natsuki. I'm not going to Monika. I'm sure she's evil. So, I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kataku, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... Oh my god, I don't know who I should... I think I'm going with... Natsuki. I'm going with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so... It could probably use to people. Don't worry, baking is ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that's really counts. What about you, Kataku? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She is still sulking. Natsuki starts pounding too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Ooh. Yuri glances back for the between everyone and worries expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down to Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented person one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'd be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face to other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. Natsuki is a good person, I know that. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Shiori. Even if he didn't perfectly, I can tell that she's trying to say something Shiori would say at a time like this. Because Shiori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, but I'm also dumb. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone to do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out of the doors, and as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Does this mean I get her phone number? I have no idea how that split it in my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number. Oh, I'm making some progress here. You'd better not make it weird or anything. It's not like you just did it weird with your cutesy face. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad will kill me. Wow, did your dad is that strict? I'm sorry for you, Natsuki. My dad is really great. Really? That's kinda strict, if you ask me. Like I said, I like you, Kataku, from the game. You said exactly what I need to say. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never go to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So, alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Tot. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shouts through through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There is no telling what might end up happening when we're outside the school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. And that is this the chance I have make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? What are you saying? Only time will tell. What will tell? Hold on a second. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other's one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it's turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki's aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori says and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. I see that is no music. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange to her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Kataku. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. You can say she's in pajamas. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy and it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decoration that she has for years now. Ihihi. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki's today? Wait. First of all, the music on the background is really sad. That tell me something is gonna happen. And how did she know Natsuki's going to come over my house? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori has already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. Oh yeah, she's the vice president of the club, so it's normal. It's only natural to her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not no good, Katako. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's been always? This is my fault. What happened? If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just want to torture me. Hihihi. Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you talking about? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kataku. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Ihihi. You're really just going to make it say it, aren't you, Kataku? You love me or what? Say it, Sayori. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Wait, Sayori's in depression? I know something is out. You can't be just so happy all the time. It needs to be something bad, but I didn't think she has depression. Did you know what? That? Why do you think I'm late for school every day? Because most day I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. Tot. I'm in shock. Oh, you are. But what about me? I know her for 3 episodes by now. This is the 4th episode actually. And I get attached to Sayori. I really like her. I can't even figure it out how to respond. Yeah, I don't know either. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to stop you. Even there is only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. And you had to do was to tell me. You don't understand at all, Kataku. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have pested for caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ahaha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Kataku, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could ever help is... Oh, sorry. But I was selfish. I finally showed you the horrible person I am. History. What is... Oh, here I can see. The only thing that could have helped is everything could be like it always been. Okay, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished for my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's what I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I will pull her into tight embrace. Kataku. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. And seeing you every day makes it worthwhile for enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kataku. Sayori is hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She started sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please, don't do this. Kataku. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm going to the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you can call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you can need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Tot. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kataku. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And she does so. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you feel like for me to spend it all with you? Huh? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Shuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. Sorry. Sorry, guys. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival, and now the music on the background is changed again. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without that delay, I opened the front door to her in. Sup? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. I see a little kitty here. Oh my god, she looks so adorable. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seems totally unfitting in comparison. It doesn't matter. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way and find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of the school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? What's your hospitality, Kataku? Come on. Since why did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Gugh! That's ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I don't want to you to punch me in that case. If I'm a boy and I can't even carry a bag of supplies. In that case, this guy is really weak. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you. Hehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Oh, no, my chest. You broke me. Please don't do that again. Hey. Your sneeze has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being so small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people, but... Geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because you are not at school. We're getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you're just speaking your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Yeah, you're cute as well. I don't like Yuri have a sexy figure. I like Natsuki being so cute and herself. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. I see that. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Huh? How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get a lot sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Kataku. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decided to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm going to fight him back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bags so we can get just started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Kataku, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? The batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. And we doing anything like that with icing? Do you want to? You're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you just at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls to put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creating and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth in the end, and if you're just looking at it, makes everyone's eyes light up, like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Shiori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and huge bowl for the icing. The icing still is all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to empathize, Natsuki sticks the finger into icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my fingers to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my fingers just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes to stumble, making her stumble turning. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault was that? There's a big glob of ice in Natsuki's cheek. She's trying to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her fingers before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her with my hands before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab the one as well. It seems we are having fun, aren't we? Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun to see you react to it. You do that to me at all time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I would probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Oh! Natsuki is surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. I can see that. Kata-kun, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Who says I don't really like you, Natsuki? You know that, right? ... What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. I noticed her swallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starting to going off. Natsuki rushes over the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, Tommy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki used the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the ice cream, like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells good. The cupcakes are really to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. Sorry guys, I think I'm sick. They look even better once we add the icing. Now, like, you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have the nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. With one can even make flowers. We probably wouldn't be using it this time though. What is this one for? I pick up one nozzle that has much tinier tip than the others. That one's especially thin. So you can use it for make stripes of the other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on cupcake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh? I see. That gave me an idea actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on what they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not in school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste fasten nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I don't really need to save my appetite. Sorry, the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down the cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki plays the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish you would listen to me the way she listened to you. Ah, yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. I feel like afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that is possible. I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Kataku, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ugh. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you now. So... Whoa. The music on the background just stopped. And she's too close. Natsuki suddenly get closer to me. Yeah, that's what I said. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Yeah, because I'm taller. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt, as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head started to go dizzy as I felt her soft breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Katako. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Katako. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. I just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. She just ran off. Clearly frustrated, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears started to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kataku? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Shiori, don't say that. It's true, Katako. Oh no, no you do. No, stop crying. My heart can't do that. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to... Sorry. History. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Shiori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Shiori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kataku. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Shiori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Shiori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kataku, I like you so much that I want to die. No, please don't die. Don't die for me. Don't do such a thing. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Shiori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down Shiori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Shiori nods. And even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Shiori, I love you. You'll always be my dearest friend. Oh my god, don't make me do this. I really like Shiori. Okay guys, let's think about this. If I say I love you, Shiori, then she will get more pain because she feels pain when somebody cares too much about her. That's what she said. But if I say you always be my dearest friend, I also break her heart because she obviously loves me. Well, my character, not me. What should I do? She said she wants everything to be back of what it was when she was a kid, to be my friend. So I'm gonna say you'll always be my dearest friend. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. If I'm wrong, this is my gameplay, so sorry if some of you will say to Sayori I love you, but I will say you'll always be my dearest friend. This is my opinion, so this I will go with. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Exactly like what I said. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Shiori forces a smile through an incredibly painted expression. Now I break her heart, but this was the best. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh no. Please don't do this to me. I should write a poem about this. No, please don't. Shiori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down the path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Katako. Oh, Sayori, please, don't make me feel guilty. This is so painful for me, guys. I don't know how to say it. How I feel in this moment. I feel like I break her heart and I can't look at her face. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of the sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Sorry, no, I can't scream right now. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I can't scream right now because I'm at home and probably my neighbors are going to think that I'm crazy or something. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Tut tut tut. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Guys, what did I do? I love Sayori so much, but I can't say I love her because I will make her much more pain I will give her. Because when somebody cares about her, she feels pain, and if I say I love her, then she'll also feel pain. Sayori. Dot dot dot. I left helplessly standing in front of my own house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to have to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Something just popped up. Hash X P P Y T H X U G G H T S. I'm going to. Oh my god, guys. This just pops out in my folder. I don't like how this looks. This is so scary. It's the day of the festival. Something's telling me that it's going to happen something terrible now. Of all days, I expected this one to be the one where I be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. The music just stopped. And that folder is really creepy. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking two trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at this festival. By knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Yeah. Please, music. Let me give a save really quick. Kataku, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the one she prepared that has all the poems performing. Sorry. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted. So, that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important she'd try a little harder? I said that, but I suddenly remembered what Sayori told me yesterday. You're such a stupid person! Stop saying things like that. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I used to think. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Kataku. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging in this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. I don't think that's your responsibility as the club president, but to know about the personal lives, but I stand embarrassed. Did Sarah really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? What are you saying, Monica? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt like a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem nearly printed on its own page, giving it a almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh my god. Get off of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. That's what, get out of my head. This is all get out of my head, so I'm not gonna read that all. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish this poem. But the poem is never actually finished, it just stopped moving. What? What the fuck, Sayori? Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Kataku, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Oh my god. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quit in my piece. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not big deal to at least wait for her, to help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Don't say this is going to do this, and this thing that pops up in my... It's so scary. It looks like Sayori, but is awful. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and now I want to give her. I reached Sayori's house and knocked on the door. Her house really looks good. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? It's just too stupid. This guy. I can't even think about what will happen. It's no music on the background. In any case, it just feel right. I saw Sayori's room. I knocked on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have the enter to her room like this. It's kind of breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently opened the door. Why? What? That scared the shit out of me, guys. What happened? What is happening? An exception has occurred. File game script, Sasha. Line 307C, track back text details. ... What the hell? Yeah, exactly. This is a nightmare. Of course it is. What happened? Siori, are you okay? Trace back. Something just popped again. I'm sorry, but a code exception occurred while running the code, right? Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. Let me just do this. Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the one who making this. This is so what? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way that this kid can be real. Oh my god, Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Sayori did just commit suicide. Oh my, I can't believe that was so scary. In the moment was no music on the background and then push, all of this on my face. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession that has been burst her over the edge. Oh my god, just tell me. I needed to make a decision to save Sayori or not, and I just let Sayori die. Oh my, that's all my fault. Her acknowledged scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do it to her when she's needed the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, that I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do bring her back. This isn't a game where I can just restart and try something different. You're trying to say that I need to restart the game or something like that, because I'm not going to do that. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I will still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh my god. And I can't deal with this. Why? Why are there two Monica? Look at this. This is Monica Natsuki's Yuri character. All in one. Oh, I can't believe this. And there is something I can't read. Let me see, what is it? I see an annoying girl. What is the music? That's not the usual music. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of worked out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat and idle in front of the crosswalk and let the catch up on me. What? What the what's happening? Did my game just crashed? No. You know what, guys? I'm going to save this. Where is all my saves? Guys, my all saves were deleted. I'm going to look one more thing before I do that. You know, here is characters: Monika, Natsuki, Yuri. There is no Shiori in this folder. No Shiori. So that gives me the impression she was deleted from the game. Oh my god, this is so weird. This is so weird. But I don't have much time for this episode, so I hope you guys like it. And if you like it, don't forget to press the subscribe and like button, and tell me in the comments what do you think about this. For me, this was the weirdest thing it happened. So bye bye.